So the things I like the most about the EVA, the first thing is the fluidics. The retina stays very stable even in a retinal detachment. It makes the surgery more efficient and faster and safer, especially when we're training our trainees or fellows and residents. Because with the different modes in the cutter, you can cut very close to mobile retina without actually damaging it. It's also nice because the TDC cutter is very efficient, even at removing lens materials or any larger materials that you need to remove from the eye, blood clots, things like that. It's very efficient to remove all of these objects from the eye. And vitreous, obviously, very easily with the TDC cutter. I also really like the control of the IOP with the flow and the infusion line. The high flow infusion line keeps the eye completely stable throughout the case, even when you need to fluctuate the IOP settings on the eye to stop with bleeding or just maintain a different flow in the eye. When I'm doing vitrectomy for a giant retinal tear, the EVA system is definitely my go-to system. I like the system because with the different modes, you can control the eye in much more precise ways. And especially when you're doing a vitrectomy over a very floppy, very large retina tear, like a giant retinal tear, you can do a vitrectomy very close to the retinal edge without actually damaging the retina. And this is a very, very big point about the system that I really, really prefer. And it makes it a much faster and much more efficient surgery. I really like having the D.O.R.C EVA system when it comes to training my fellows. It's really important to me that all my fellows get trained on as much technology and all the technologies that are out there. This way, when they're going to get a job, they don't have to learn anything new. They can just get ready to start work on day one. It's really important for me to make sure that they learn the subtleties and the differences between these different technologies. And the EVA system offers certain things that the other systems just don't offer. And otherwise there's no way they would learn how to do that if they didn't learn in training. Yeah, we have an interesting thing in that we have all three major systems, the Alcon Constellation, the Bausch & Lomb's Stellaris, and the D.O.R.C EVA machine. The EVA is my primary machine, and all the technicians keep on telling me how easy it is to work with the EVA machine, how good the support is from the staff, how easy it is to get a hold of somebody if they want a new equipment or anything. I have all three major systems in my institution, and it's really nice to have all of them available for our technicians because they can tell us what's better and what's worse about the different systems. The nice thing about the EVA system is so easy to set up and take down. My turnover times have decreased, and it's so easy that all my fellows and residents can learn how to set up the machine and do it whenever they need to, in a pinch, in the middle of the night. It's just not difficult at all. This is one of the key points about the system. The service we have is amazing. I have instant access to the people from the Dutch ophthalmic team, and whenever I need anything, they're there immediately. And oftentimes they preemptively supply me with things that they think I might need, and it just so happens that I actually use them, and it's really nice to have this level of support. It really is a touch above. I use EVA for all my cases, and the nice thing about it is for all the vitrectomy cases, it really is superior to the other machines in my mind. It's especially nice for bolus retinal detachments because of the control and the stability, but with complex diabetic tractional detachments, I can manipulate the membranes very easily with the D.O.R.C EVA system. The TDC cutter is very efficient in terms of eating thick membranes, lens fragments, any materials that's in the eye that needs to be removed, blood clots, and the size and the control and the stability of the instruments makes it so much easier to use.